Hey, so fam, Amelia Adair here. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. And you know I got a great topic for you today. See, off the time, soul fam, we want new things in our life and we want to grow and we want to elevate and we want to be great and we want to be amazing, right, soul fam? But we don't create that space in our life. Why is it that we holding on to things that no longer serve us? See, this is us, right? This is us right here. And this is the blessing that's already for us, right? This is what we're asking for. We're like, God, send us the blessing that's for us, right? Now, when you have space for that blessing, it'll fit, right? When you have space for that blessing, it'll fit perfectly. But when you don't have space, so fam, the piece won't fit. It'll be nowhere for that space to go because you see what I'm saying? It's not aligned properly. See, sometimes we're not aligned the way we're supposed to be aligned because we're holding on to things that no longer serve us, right? We're holding on to pain from 10 years ago, okay? You need to learn how to let that go. You got to speak to somebody and talk to whoever you got to talk to because we have to let that go. If we don't let that go, what's for us will never find the space to come and fit in our life. See, we want new relationships, but we're holding on to the pain from the old relationships. We want new cars and new houses and new money and new jobs, but we holding on to the old stuff. We thinking about it every day. We dwelling on it every day. We depressed about it every day. Come on, we complaining about it every day. The Lord said, listen, you got to learn how to make room. If you don't make room for what it is that you want, the pieces will never fit. And what's for you is already there, but you got to make room for it. We don't know how to clear things out. We hold on to things for too long. We talk about we want to have new friends and we want to have new clothes and we want to have new this and we want to have new followers and we want to have new whatever it is that we're asking for. But we're so busy hanging on so tight to the past. Things that no longer serve you. Things that have hurt you. Things that have held you down. Baby, if it's been holding you down for this long, what you think is about to change? You think it's about to start lifting you up? No, soul fam. So we have to learn how to create space. We have to learn how to create mental space. We have to learn how to create emotional space. We have to learn how to create love. Sometimes we don't even have the love in our hearts, right? Sometimes we just close our heart up and we're just like, every time I fall in love, I get hurt. And we start believing that. And so now you don't block love out. Love don't want to come to you. Love don't want to come to you because you blocked it out. Money don't want to come to you because you blocked it out. You have to create that space in your heart, in your mind, in your life. So fam, blessings aren't just going to come and it's all messy. Because then you're not going to have the mental capacity to understand how to deal with it. You're not going to have the emotional space to deal with it. We got to understand there's maintenance after a blessing. Okay? After we get what we're asking for, there's maintenance. And see, people are not always ready for the maintenance. People want the little 1-2 quick picture real quick, but we don't want to maintain that. You want the lifestyle, can you maintain that? Are you too frugal? Some of us, we too frugal and we want big blessings. How you want big blessings and you too frugal for that blessing? You can't get that because you haven't shifted your heart to understand there's always more. Sometimes we want one thing so we can hold on for it for years, not realizing, baby, there's always more. The fridge is always going to be refilled. There's always a refill. Can I get a refill? Okay? Every time you ask for a refill, you will receive. But if you don't ask for a refill because you're too busy holding on to the one fill you got, then baby, your ask and your requests are not realistic. See, sometimes we don't have realistic requests. And then we sitting around jealous about somebody else. We looking at what somebody else got and we sitting around being unrealistic with ourselves. Why are you sitting around worried about what they got? What you got? When you worried about what somebody else got, you now neglect what you got going on. There's no time to neglect what you got going on. What someone else got going on is never more important than what you got going on. And once you understand that and comprehend that, baby, you will start elevating. You could see, You can see what's going on, but don't be so indulged. Sometimes we be so indulged in drama. We be so indulged in these shows. We be so indulged with all these things that have no value to our life. That has no value to your life, babe. It's not helping you in any shape or form. Sometimes we gotta really think about what we call entertainment. What's entertainment? Why is that entertaining to you? Why is someone's pain and struggle entertaining to you? See, these are questions that we want to ignore. We want to look away from. We want to turn our other cheek and act like everything we got going on is sweet. We hear the truth and we start making excuses for the truth. We start making 20 million excuses for that truth instead of just saying, that's the truth. You know what I'm saying, so fam? Understand. If you want change in your life and you want to live luxury, live great, live floating on a cloud, make room for that, so fam. Stop asking and you don't have no room for it. Stop asking for more food and you're full.